transferred there. This happens in the resource recovery facilities. And this resource recovery facilities also has an important role because this gives an economic benefit to the state in the form of reused and recycled materials. And then the Haritha Karma Sena is operating along with, as I told, it's operating with the LSGD, which is a local self-government. Along with it, it works with the Kudumbasri so that they are giving a livelihood to the women, which is a new initiative. And then Clean Kerala Company, which is an initiative of the state and a private partnership, which is improving the quality of services. Along with that, as a Suchitwa Mission, which is our clean initiative uh, forum. And it also not only offers employment, but also promotes self sufficiency, recycling, and community accountability, which is a quite good model of replication. Next slide, please. Uh, And then, as I said already, the Haritha Karma Sena is being trained by the KILA, which is Kerala Institute of Local Administration, the project comes under the Kerala Solid Waste Management Project, which is funded by the World Bank. And the topics that will be trained will be collection systems and how the safety should be undertaken while doing the collection, and then the fee systems. And now a Haritha Mitram app is being developed through which each household will be having a QR code, and this QR code will be used to record how the payments and how the waste is generated and how the waste is transferred. Everything will be recorded in the Haritha Mitram app so that the government can monitor. Evaluation and monitoring is done through this Haritha Mitram app. And the app is used in almost 80% of the local bodies for the real-time tracking of the waste. And as of the data that is available in 2024, almost 70% of the local governments in Kerala is now having this Haritha Karma Sena and the solid waste management system in working. To the next slide, please. And now coming to certain innovative models by the state and like social service groups in Kerala, which include Chingoli group, which converts the decorative plastics, which is reused in they are using biodegradable materials for decoration purposes, so that the plastic generated through these are reduced to a larger extent. And then is a Heal Ponuruni Society, which is an initiative in Ernakulam district, which is a model of sustainable waste management that was supported by the ICAR SIFT, which is the Central Institute of Fisheries Technology. They promote composting and fertilizer production within the society, which is also getting a quite good economic income through the selling of this products, biocompost and then fertilizers. And then the Kerala model of Haritha Karma Sena is being replicated and adopted by the Goa state for their solid waste management system. Then to the next slide, please. Uh, Let me also add one more thing. I had already mentioned that the Haritha Karma Sena is taking good care of the non-biodegradable waste that is generated in each household, and the biodegradable waste, which forms almost about 77%, is at source composting is done the production of these waste is happening at each household, so the waste is being like treated and composted at the home, and the some panchayats have piloted community biogas plants and also some integrated solid liquid resource management to handle this biodegradable waste generated at home. These grassroots innovations enhances sustainability, reduces landfill dependence, and increases the ownership, that is the community ownership in the waste governance, that the waste we generate is our responsibility. That is the actual thing we have to keep in our mind. That is a part of civic sense, that the waste we generate is our responsibility. Then coming to the contrast topic of Brahmapuram dump yard. Uh, we all know about the crisis that happened in 2023. There a fire occurred. To those who don't know, Brahmapuram dump yard is located in Kochi, Ernakulam district. This is the Kochi's prime solid waste site. This issue represents what happens when centralized waste management fails. The Brahmapuram dumpyard had years of unsegregated dumping that led to massive land, air, and water pollution. This Brahmapuram dumpyard is situated in such a sensitive area that there are two water bodies which is too near, that the leachate to the river water is causing severe water pollution. And in 2023, a major fire that released toxic fumes and turned the air in Kochi to black clouds and black fumy days for almost a week. This had drawn pretty good national attention during that time. To this, actually, this is a political issue that happened in the state. So the state responded with a plan to transform the Brahmapuram dumpyard into a biopark. The proposed facilities have been listed in the slide, um, integrating scientific waste processing, biomining of the legacy waste, and conversion of this land into usable, green, and public grounds have been created and a park has been created so far, and the government is working on further developments now. And this policy shift is a quite promising one, but becomes with a lots of challenges, especially around the legacy contamination and the public trust. Uh, I can explain you that at the next slide, please. Next slide, please. Actually, this is a study we conducted in the Brahmapuram dumpyard. Actually, it was a qualitative exploration along with quantitative variables among the residents of the Brahmapuram dumpyard, the people living in proximity to the dumpyard. And the risk perception was evaluated, and we found that there is high levels of anxiety, and the repeated occurrence of fires and malodor emanating from the dump yard has led to high risk perception regarding the health and environment. And these highlights the environmental injustice faced by the nearby people, and this calls for an improved waste management and community engagement to reduce the risk. Next slide, please. I've made a comparative analysis table. Everyone now know what this Brahmapuram dumpyard is and what Haritha Karma Sena is. You will be able to easily understand if you gaze into this table. And as you all know, this Haritha Karma Sena is a decentralized approach, and Brahmapuram dumpyard is a centralized dumping site of the Ernakulam district. And the Haritha Karma Sena is an LSG led, which focus more on cleanliness, recycling, and at-home processing of the waste, which is improving women's livelihood. And its scalability is pretty high because we have a pretty good model before us that doesn't need any further explanations. And then the Brahmapuram dump yard, which is a centralized dumping site, is owned by the municipality. This has really resulted in that 2023 fires, which has that was a big fire, but recurrent fires have been happening, which is of smaller uh, uh, magnitude that had happened in previous years also. But the one which gained mass attention was it in 2023. Then this even the fires, the pollution it causes is causing public health risk, and it's an unsustainable model as per the research has been found. Uh, so such a model, both these models interestingly exist within the same state framework. This dichotomy presents a unique learning opportunity for Kerala and for the other states. How a decentralized system can have better efficiency and efficacy than a centralized management of waste. To the next slide, please. And these two models are giving us certain policy and operational insights, which has been briefed, like the decentralized works that is happening in Kerala empowers the community and also aligns with the economy perspectives that it's an earning for the women. The certain people are getting livelihood through this. The economy is growing, the society is growing, and also it's a good way of creating a cleaner tomorrow. And then the second, the Brahmapuram is a centralized system which has scientific waste management and environment engineering must be integrated while doing such a mass processing. I can give you an example of such mass centralized system of processing. Um, to the next slide. Sorry, the previous one, I think. From these two, I can put forward some recommendations, which include that we should expand the decentralized and sustainable waste management systems because this kind of, like as I said, that improves economy, that improves the environment, that improves the livelihood of the community. So such a system should be encouraged rather than a centralized system. And coming to a centralized system, which is a successful model, is a Green Worms. There is a private company which has started with a good thought of waste management. They have given livelihood to a lot of people. They collect the waste from the solid waste the same way Haritha Karma Sena is doing. They are collecting both the solid waste and the biodegradable waste also, because certain local self-governments are not such a uh, efficient to manage it through the Haritha Karma Sena. So a few setbacks are there, and of which these waste are collected from the households and processed in this particular company, which is a Greenworms initiative, and they process it and produce compost and biofertilizer in their unit, and then that is giving an economic return to the company itself, so that they can um, employ more workers and provide livelihoods to many. That is a that's a centralized system. While in we have this successful model within our state government, so both these can be successful if we are managing it at the proper way. To the next slide, please. So here I would like to conclude. Uh, Now Kerala stands at some point like a crossroad where the Haritha Karma Sena, which is a successful model of hope and resilience, while Brahmapuram, which is a centralized dumping facility, which reminds us of what happens when governance fails. With the biopark proposal, but we have a unique opportunity to reverse the historical damage that was created to the environment. And we can now reimagine waste as a resource with a biopark, environmental and social space. We have a good environment and good social space we have. And so I think the way forward is clear. Decentralize, democratize, and decarbonize our waste systems. And let us now greatly encourage community led efforts like Haritha Karma Sena, which is a sustainable way. Thank you. To the next slide, please. These are the references. You can look into these references, and if anyone need the PPT, I can share it with you all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Priya, for very insightful talk. And during the sessions, you discuss on the land pollutions in Kerala, as well as what are the mitigation strategies that is using in Kerala, especially the work of the Haritha Karma Sena in Kerala. You were discussed, and you recall about the issue of the the Brahmapuram plant, and also shared your research and those experience with us. And thank you very much for your talk. And we have another session around 8:30 p.m. IST, and that is based on land pollution in India by Shubham Moy. So I hope everyone will join. And if anyone need the link, I will share right now here as well. So you can keep that link for 8:30. And so we can wind up our session now, this session now, and we will start our next session with a new link. So let me share the link. Okay,
Thank you
you
all.
can see the link in the chat box. Yeah.
Thank you all. Bye. Thank you.